Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Tuesday. Safe space in which to be awesome where it's been a while. I've just been kind of tired taking Tuesdays off, you know how it goes. But I wanted to take this Tuesday to go through a very special tier list of a thing I enjoy. Now, if you aren't familiar, and it's possible you aren't, I've met a few people who aren't, there is this animator on YouTube named Becker who does stick figure-based animation. He's been doing it since like 2007. He's one of the big names in the industry of this particular sort. In fact, a lot of the old stick figure animations have kind of faded into history, but this one stuck around. So Becker originally did Animator versus Animation, which was this cool short little thing. And I'm going to get into it in my tier list in a moment, but it was this cool little thing where, you know, this sort of cursor, like mouse cursor, draws a thing in, I don't know, Photoshop. I don't know animation programs. And then the stick figure comes to life and they attack each other, and it's a cute little thing. A couple of years later, there was a sequel. A few years after that, another sequel, and so on and so forth, until the fourth one was made. And then Becker decided to expand out into different things like YouTube and Minecraft. Minecraft is the big one that everybody knows, but there are other ones, non-main series ones. It's a lot of fun. So, we're going to do a tier list today of my personal opinions on all of the animations. And we're going to keep it real zoomed in, real nice and neat. Maybe not that far zoomed in. So let's just jump right in and say hello. Hey, welcome in. So, I'm gonna try and keep this short, not go for too long, but let's do some tiering. So this is the original animator versus animation. I'm gonna say animation versus because all of them are that except for the main series. So animation versus animator 1, which is for the most part it's all right. Like it's a small thing. It's very It's old, right? There's an HD remake, but yeah, it doesn't stand up to the new stuff. Certainly, it's good to know your roots, but it is not the best out there anymore. Back then, it was definitely an A, maybe an S, but it's definitely not anymore. Times are changing, things are getting better. So we're gonna drop that into D tier, not because it's bad, but because it's bad by comparison. There's a very big difference there. So this is it's animation versus Minecraft. There's like shorts, and different things happen in different ones. This is the potions one, which is one of the early ones. I'm a little biased because I'm doing this roleplay thing where I play a blue stick figure, completely unrelated actually, but I am slightly more biased to the blue stick figure in the animation versus Minecraft series, so I'm probably going to rate those accordingly. The potions one was one of the early ones, which are a little tame by comparison to the later ones, definitely. But they're fun. They're short. They're fun. They're sweet. They're great. I'm gonna put this in B because it's just a fun time. It's just a fun little romp. You know, it's just a great time. I enjoy it thoroughly. This is the animation versus Minecraft note blocks, which was the first of the currently two, I think. Music-based ones. I'm gonna actually slap that into S because it is just by far one of the best ones. Like, it is just straight up, like, it's not as good as the second one, but goddamn, is it so good. And it's I can't even put it into words, apparently. It's just like the discovering of it, which is, you know, a little slow, but that's fine. That's how they worked back then. And just showing like the building of the drum machine and the like messing around. It's a lot of fun. So good. I'm putting it in A actually now that I'm thinking about other ones. Command blocks is a good one. I'm gonna throw that in C. For command blocks. It's all right. I don't like it too much. It's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's all right. But actually, I'm gonna rearrange things as I go. I'm gonna put that into E as I go because I don't know, it doesn't hold up as much. Command blocks feels pretty good to me. It's all right. Nothing wrong with it. It's just, It's not my biggest jam, right? Anyway, PvP. This is a great one. I love this one. I'm gonna actually just slap that in there because it's the first time that they interact with with combat with each other. And I always love seeing them fight each other, right? Like, you see them fight other things, and that's fine, and a lot of times they're better than them, or worse than them, but usually you don't see, like, an even fight. It's a lot of fun like that. So I love seeing these two, or, well, these two in particular, but the other three, like, all 5 of them, just sort of fighting each other. It was great. The Nether was, it was okay. Like, it was fine. Little blah. It was mostly there to set up the next bit. But there's a trend in these episodes, in the Minecraft episodes, where, at least in some places, where Alan Becker just sort of showcases the new thing that's in Minecraft. And the Nether certainly wasn't new in the making of this video, at least as far as I know. No, it's 2015, right? Whatever. But it's definitely, like, on that same sort of scope and spectrum. So I'm going to slap that into C tier, because it's alright, don't get me wrong. It's good. It's not, like, amazing, though. This is, I don't remember the name of this one. Villagers, I think? It came directly after the Nether one. It's good. It's a little, it drags a little bit. It's not, like, bad or anything. It's just, eh. I liked exploring the new computer. That was neat. I liked exploring the Macintosh. I'm not actually putting it there. I liked exploring the Macintosh, but it wasn't, it was kind of you know? It was better, though, than the next one, which was a little boring. I won't lie about that. It was a little boring. I think it's cool. They're showcasing the end and stuff. And it's a real big story stuff going on, but it wasn't that interesting, you know? And now it may sound like, because of the way I'm placing these, I don't like the character purple. I do like the character purple. I like the character purple a lot, actually. It's just in these early ones, it was an extended story, and it kind of dragged on a little. It was all right. It was fine. Just meh. Animation versus League of Legends. Now, I'm not a fan of League of Legends. I like Arcane. I don't care about the series, this game, though. It just is not a thing I give a damn about. And it's a good animation. It's like a quality animation. It's just my personal take. I don't care for it. It's just not an interesting thing to me. Skyblock was fun as hell. It's in the same storyline as these ones. The end of season 1 of Animation versus Minecraft, but yeah, it was alright. Like, it wasn't too exciting, but, you know, it was fine. I loved it. TNT Land falls into the same sort of category. TNT Land is all of the... I don't know why the... I'm going to put that back down. All of these sort of, like, got mixed up. I'm not entirely sure why, but whatever. TNT Land was great. I loved it. I'm going to slap that there. I'm actually going to put that ahead of this one. Yeah, right there. It was fun, but it wasn't, like, a whole thing. This is, I believe, Animator versus Animation 2. I think this is the second one. The second one I remember liking a lot more than the first one. Like, it was still back then, but, like, seeing, not just the program, like, the animation program, but seeing, like, the fighting on the desktop with the icons, that's what I fell in love with. The first one was good, the second one was fantastic. Now, compared to a lot of modern stuff, it doesn't hold up as much, but I'm putting that in A. Definitely a lot of fun. I really enjoy, like, messing around with the icons, which you see in 2 and 3. You don't really see as much later on. Later on, it gets into more, like, self-contained stuff, but I loved, like, jumping around, playing a Minesweeper, fighting with aim, like, all that crap. So good. I love the hell out of it. Dolphin Kingdom. Now, this is probably controversial. I don't like Dolphin Kingdom. It's good. Like, quality-wise, it sits, like, around here, but it's just kind of really boring. Writing-wise, it's just like a fetch quest for a dolphin. And, like, you know, and it's got the funny joke at the end, and that's cool. But I do not care for the Dolphin Kingdom. I always watch the beginning bit and the end bit, and I always skip the middle bit because I just do not care for it. It's boring to watch. Yeah, and I can't bring myself to care. I just can't, and I'm sorry. But it was boring. It was not interesting. It was fun. It's not interesting. Everything about saving the dolphin, discovering all the underwater, like, the trident thing, cool. Not for me, though. Anyway, the spider minecart thing, I'm gonna put that immediately into A. And the reason I haven't put anything into S yet is we're getting there. I'm gonna put that into A because I love the fuck out of this. Of all of the early ones, of all the early ones of like Minecraft versus animation, this is one of the best ones in the early days. It's the one I've rewatched the most. In particular for, like, the end bit where, like, all of the things are happening, and then I watch it at 0.25 speed, watching each individual stick do their thing. It was great. I loved it. Fucking fantastic. Animation versus Pokemon is good. I'd certainly like it better than the League of Legends one. This is another, like, of the one-off series. It's not a part of the main series. It's not a part of the Minecraft series. It's its own thing. And it's cool. It's fun. I'm going to slap that into C. Because it's like a classic, right? But I don't care much for Pokemon. Well, actually, I'm going to put that in B. I don't care much for Pokemon specifically, which is sacrilege because I grew up in the 90s, but I care about other things. I always did. We got animation versus Mario Bros, which is on the same level as the Pokemon one. There's, like, different eras of animation versus content. The Mario one is good. It's alright. I like it. It's pretty good. Redstone Academy. Now, this is back when they're getting, like, back into the actual, like, stuff, you know? This is Season 2 content. Season 2 content is great. I'm going to slap that right there. Ahead of that one, though. Ahead of... Right there. And I'm only ordering some of them based on thing. I really liked it. It was fun to watch all the redstone stuff, and it was fun watching Yellow be really good at a thing. I love when each individual stick does like a thing really well. Speaking of the second of the note block ones, I'm gonna slap right into S tier because it was fantastic. No, A. I'm gonna put that in A, but ahead of the first one. I want to save S for, like, the truly spectacular ones, and there are a few coming up. But the note block battle was really good, really imaginative, really fun, and I always love anything related to music. If you followed me for any amount of time, you know that about me. I love music more than fucking anything else. Great everything. And then we got the build competition battle, which we haven't even seen the first one yet, so we'll get to that. But yeah, this one was good. I really liked this. It was fun. It was getting right after the main season 1 story. Season 2 like sort of fell into its own thing, and it was like back when they were getting, you know, small adventures again. And it was good. Really enjoyed that. I'm gonna put that there. Throat is dry, and I should work on that. This is the Texture Pack episode, and Texture Pack was fun. It dragged on a little bit, but in the times it did, it was definitely like it didn't like drag too hard is the thing. Lucky Blocks did, though, is the problem there. Like the Texture Pack one was great. It was a lot of fun. And I really enjoyed it. Like, there was downtime, of course, and it did drag a little bit, but it was definitely, like, it felt good the whole time. Lucky Blocks was one where I liked it a lot the first time, but then upon rewatching, because I rewatch all of these all the time, I rewatch reactions of these. Not just watch, but rewatch some reactions to these. The Duck Goes Moo is a great one that I watch. Or rewatch multiple times. Just one of the better reactors for this sort of content. Lucky Blocks was great. It just... I didn't like it as much as I probably should have. Like, it was fun. It was a great idea. It just... They did... It went on a little long. It felt like it could have got in, done the big bang, and then left. It would have been a lot better. But unfortunately, it did not. Now, here we are at the big one. This is Animation versus Animator 4. And this is the one that truly sparked everyone's attention and love for all of the series. Like, the first 3 were good. This one was the actual best. Wait, no, this is 5. Okay, well, things I said minus context or whatever. Anyway. God, is it? I don't even fucking know. Oh, wait, yeah, no, the 4th one was just... Okay, I'm getting my stuff mixed up. 5th one. 5th one is when things exploded. While they were doing the Minecraft shorts, they were also putting in animator versus animation shorts, which was, like, you know, these single clips. Eventually, like, after a while, they all added up to episode 5, which was this one, now that I remember it. And it blew everything out of the fucking water, especially the battle at the end. Oh, God, it was so good. And I cannot imagine how good it will continue to get. Like, for real. Anyway, then we got the 3rd one, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the, Oh, wait, damn it. I did the 2nd one thinking it was the 3rd one. 3rd one was the one I was thinking of. 2nd one was also fun. Not to that degree, though. I'm going to put that back down here. The 3rd one was really a lot of fun. Actually going to put that ahead of that. The 3rd one was a lot of fun because of all the things I explained earlier. So the 2nd one was good because of all the, like, you know, fighting and stuff. It wasn't as... It didn't have the Minecraft, didn't have the Solitaire. This one was great. This one is an A tier, definitely. The Piglin War. This is one of the ones where they're showcasing the new thing. This was the new Nether. And it was fun, and it had blue in it, so I'm a little biased anyway, but it was definitely, like, a great time. I really enjoyed it. But it doesn't have a lot of rewatchability by itself anymore. It's definitely setting up a story. So for that reason, I'm actually going to put it into C, because it doesn't hold on its own as much as it used to. The Witch, on the other hand, does hold up on its own. I watch it heavily a lot by itself. It's so good. It was raw. I love watching the Witch v Blue fight. Is it S tier? It's not S tier. It's A tier, definitely, though. Then we got ourselves the parkour, which was great. This one does a lot of things for the story, but it's a little boring on retrospect. You go back, you rewatch it, and it's a lot of just the same thing. Like, it's not actually the same thing, but there's a large montage of them just doing parkour, and it was... it was its own thing. It's okay, it's fine, like, it's serviceable. It's definitely important for the story, but it's a little boring, and it drags. It's the... Other than the Season 3 finale, it is the longest Minecraft versus animation. It is time-consuming. Anyway, then we got the Titan Ravager, which is part 1 of 2 of... Damn it, hang on. Part 1 of 2 of this particular village with these particular sticks, blue and yellow. And it was great, and I enjoyed it. I really loved watching them build the farm machine. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to put that into B tier. The Lush Caves fight was so good. I can't even talk... Like, because it's red and orange, and they're separated from the others, and they're just, you know... They're walking in a desert, they get hungry, and they start fighting. And, like, you love to see brothers fight. Like, they work together very well. They're a great team. Everyone on it, fantastic team. They love each other. They still, like, you know, compete, and they're like, you know, they're competitive. But they never actually, like, full-on fight, you know? They did a little bit in the PvP episode, which was a lot of fun. But, like, these two are fucking pissed at each other. Like, they're desperate, they're down on their luck, and they are fucking duking it out. And you can feel the tension on them. And then there's Minecraft mobs around them fighting, and like going after them, and they just don't give a fuck. And they're just fighting each other, and it's fantastic, and I love it. I'm gonna slap that right into A. I always love that one. Now, we are at the point of the video where we talk about the ultimate weapon. Immediately, that goes into S tier. Everything leading up to that and everything in that is so masterfully woven. It is a perfect peak of everything that we've seen so far. We're about to get better fights later. But that one right there, it stands on the heavens as one of the best that Alan Becker has done, in my personal opinion. Now let's cool down a little bit. Let's drop down a little and talk about animation versus arcade games. Now this one was definitely a lot more fun than the Mario and the Pokemon one. And in fact, I'm actually gonna throw the Pokemon one down here. It's good, but it's just not like as good. The arcade one was definitely a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one. And the story is a little good there too. I just like old arcade games, you know. And there's like a sort of like melding of the worlds for it, you know. Throw that into A. Fantastic time. Throw that into B. Still fantastic time, but not A worthy. Okay, The Warden. This is another one of those, hey, it's new, let's showcase it things when the Shulkers came out. And they like teased the Deep Dark before The Warden was actually shown in like, you know, canon Minecraft. So they were like jumping at the bit to show off this one. But this one was a lot of fun. It was a little slow, which is hilarious because it's only like 5 minutes. And it plays out more like a horror movie. It's a self-contained horror movie, basically. And it's good. It's good. It's not like to the level of some of the other ones, but it's definitely enjoyable. Definitely enjoyable. I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna have to zoom out here. Monster School. This one is slow. Apparently, it's based on like this Minecraft series called Monster Academy or whatever that I never watched. I tried watching like a couple episodes. Apparently, it got incredibly cringy later on. And I typed in monster, like, you know, Minecraft Monster School, and the first one I saw was like a thumbnail of this one square, like, Minecraft girl basically getting it from behind. So, you know, cringe. But holy shit on that. But no. Alan Becker wanted to remove the cringe and go back to the initial series, which is a smart move on his part. Holy shit. And it's fun, and Herobrine is dorky and like just fucking moves hilariously. I love it, like just how jank he is. It's so good. He's clearly a dork and loving it. But it is definitely slow. It's the old story of the boys in school getting bullied, blah 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 type of thing. You've seen it before. It's fine. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna complain. It's just not the best. I think this one was... Hang on, let me double check here. That's the final one. That's the thing. This is that one. Alright, so this one is, The Raid, I believe. I believe this one is the Raid, which is part 2 in the Titan Ravager series. With a little bit extra thrown in at the end for some fun. Now... this one was the Prison Break movie, and I'm a sucker for Prison Breaks. They're so fun. I love them. I don't think it's A-tier material. Well, honestly, I think it might be. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna move this down here because I love that, but it's not like as we go, we adjust. It was great. It was fun. It was lovable. I have no real complaints on it, honestly. Then we got the Animator vs. Animation 4, the actual 4 that I fucked up earlier. This one is good. This one is where the colored sticks come from, where Orange comes from, the Second Coming, as his actual name is. And yeah, we get to see a lot. It's cool. It's fun. I'm going to throw that right into A because it is where the good era of Alan Becker animations truly begins. Like, I don't want to say, like, good is a bit of a misnomer. It's the level of quality is at a certain point at that stage. 1, 2, and 3, definitely 1 is down there. 2 and 3 are on, like, their own sort of level. And then 4 is where, like, the elevation truly begins. So that's the good stuff. No Block Universe, I'm immediately slapping into A. Or S, because I love the absolute fuck out of No Block Universe. Not only just because it's music, which I do, but it's also each different style of music. You got like the Disney, you know, animal music. You got the fucking funky jazz music. You got show tunes. You got fucking beatbox hip hop, and then you got like a sort of Journey-esque type of adventure music, and it all culminates in a story right at the end, and it's just everything about it is so perfectly executed. I cannot, in good conscience, put that anywhere but S. And then, of course, immediately following that is The King. Now, unlike the other S tiers, The King, it isn't as good to rewatch as the others. The problem with this one is that it requires a lot of watching beforehand in order to appreciate it. The other ones you can watch they're self-contained. They're by themselves and they're good. This one requires extra homework in order to truly appreciate. And by itself, while truly good and amazing, it's not as good as it could be. So for that reason, unfortunately, I have to put it into A, though obviously A+. Animator versus Animation 6.1. Now this is a new in the Animator versus Animation shorts, and when episode 6 is fully completed and comes out as its own 3-hour video, then I'm going to remove all of the shorts for it and put that one in by itself, like I did with 5. But as it stands, this one is fantastic. Everything about it is amazing. I love rewatching it. I love seeing, like, this one introduces the agent team, and I'm not going to spoil too hard, but there's, like, different styles. You got, like, the caveman paintings, and you got safety hazard signs, and you got fucking old, early 2000s pixel stick animation. It's good. It's fantastic. It's so good. I rewatch that shit all the time. And speaking of things I rewatch constantly, the math one. Now, I've rewatched this one so hard that I might actually even put it into A, but that would not do it justice. This is by far, like, and, like, people who don't even know Alan Becker or any of these animations has watched the animation versus math. They don't know who this character is. They don't know his motivations, but they do know that he's there in the Black's Void fighting math, and it's a good, amazing, self-contained story. This is actually one of the ones I feel is too short, hilariously. Yeah, it's just fantastic. For very similar reasons, I actually have to put this into S. This might be recency bias, because this one came out a few weeks ago. By the way, I'm recording this before anything... Well, no, it came out like months ago. Damn, where does the time go? Anyway, it came out... this one is the best of both the music ones and for the minecart ones, because it kind of combines both of them. And they're fighting, and they're doing their own thing, and it's really cool. And right at the end, it's just fucking free-for-all. So much fun. Okay. We're getting to the end of this one, and my throat is dying. I'm going to take a break after this. This is a mistake to record today. Anyway, so this is the Minecraft Animation versus Minecraft Season 3 in real time. Alan Becker himself said that he only made this because other people made versions, and he's like, I could do better. And he clearly did. There's over an hour and a half of new content, so go check that out. I'm not going to put it into S, though it clearly deserves to be there. Mainly because it's a little long, and it takes a little energy to pay attention to all of it. The rewatchability is definitely low by comparison to some of the other S tiers. But the quality, the quality. Different fucking parts make up this. I'm going to throw that, like, to the top of A. Right behind the King. Right behind the King. The initial Minecraft versus animation versus Minecraft is good. But compared to, like, all the other ones, I cannot rightfully put it anywhere but C. It is an introduction. It is an important facet in the story. It was a self-contained story meant to be like oh yeah, here's a little fun thing. And then it sprung from that all of the animation versus Minecraft shorts. So it's clearly important. Definitely. I will not say it's not important, but revisiting it, it's kind of mid story-wise. The animation is a little rough comparatively. It's its own thing. Animation versus YouTube, however, I'm going to put a little higher up than that one. Might even put it into A. I love it. I love this one a lot. Apparently, Alan Becker went to all of the creators of all the videos and was just like, hey, can we can I use your videos? And like everyone basically just like, yeah, go for it. And anyone who didn't, he didn't use, which was real cool. That's a cool thing to do. So all of the videos you see were credited and like with permission. It's all good. It's all fantastic. So I'm gonna put that into A actually, because even though the animation isn't as good as the other ones, it's solid. It's very solid, and I enjoy the idea of like fighting YouTube. And YouTube is such a fucking dude bro too. Like it's so funny. I love that one. This is episode 1 of the shorts, The Rediscovery. Now, this one doesn't even stand close to standing up with the rest of them. But it's important. It's a good place to hold on to, you know? It's important to remember our roots. So I'm just gonna slap that into D because it's the quality-wise, it's not much. It's just rediscovering. And it's basically all set up for one joke, and it's fine. Like, don't get me wrong, and it's very short. It did not overstay its welcome. Thank God for that. Otherwise, it would be lower on the list. But yeah, no, it's definitely smaller. It's a smaller thing. The original build animation, it's fun. It's short. I love it a lot, honestly. It's in the same sort of fun as the command block thing. And finally, the original minecart episode. I'm gonna slap that into D. Not because I don't like it, but because it is slower. It's definitely in an earlier stage where things were not like compared to the fucking latest one. Holy shit, there is no contest. The spider one was like on a level all its own. I'll put that into C actually. But like it's fun and it's like self-contained and it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's great. But it's slow, right? Like, that's when the animation was very slow back then. But that is it for that. That is my tier list for animator versus... For Alan Becker's videos. I should have specified the stipulations, but I didn't. I'm not doing the actual shorts, and I'm not doing the episode 5 shorts. I'm doing that all as episode 5. So there you go. In no particular order, in the tiers themselves, at least, here are my opinions on the things. And take them as you will. But that'll have to be for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii. You can get yourself a life day. I love you all. Goodbye.